What do you say to yourself every morning when you see me in the mirror? You look disgusting, you look horrible. That's what I say, yeah. I always feel ugly. If you could change something about you, if you had a magic touch, what would it be? Insecurity. Impatience. My impatience and insecurity. I would like to change that. You spent your childhood in a commune of actors and musicians, believers of a spiritual organization called Subud. What is this? That's a very interesting question. Well, it's not a religion. It's just it's my parents. It's a spiritual brotherhood. People's way of worshiping God, but it's not a cult. It's just like, you know, people meditate. It's like that. Form of meditation, just you and God, just prayer. It's nothing crazy or out of cult or strange. It's just getting closer to God. And you can be any religion to be in it. It's not a religion. That at the age of 13, you were in contact with drugs. Oh God. Wasn't most American teenagers? Yes, American teenager, yes, but they made it in the press a lot more crazy than it was. I just said yes when I was young, I smoked pot, you know, but they make it so much more. I was never a drug addict, and that's not something that I think young people should really get into, because it's stupid and it leads to nowhere really. So when I was young, yeah, I tried that, like every American teenager. It's a big problem in America. You're rare if you don't, but you know, I don't now, so what does it matter? It doesn't matter. 1 year ago, you were a supporter of Dukakis. How do you explain his failure? Who knows? Bush obviously was, he had his foot in there a long time ago. And the only thing we can hope for is that the Republicans fall on their face and a really good Democrat comes up in the next 4 years. And that's the only thing we can hope for. I don't support Bush or any of his policies. During the shooting of Desperately Seeking Susan, you had problems with Madonna? No. No? Never. That's another thing that is a complete myth, fable that people wrote about. Madonna and I are really close friends. We never had any problems. We love each other. And that was the press and journalists that made a big story, a big lie. You can ask Madonna, you ask, we're friends. It never was a problem. Sometimes you disagreed with Luc Besson and you didn't agree with the way he cut you in the movie, but do you think that this Luc Besson has a lot to learn about women? I think Luc is a good filmmaker. I think he's young, and I think I'm going to work with him again, and hope in maybe 3 years we will do another movie. And I'm very happy to do that because I know he will grow a lot. So people can see the long version and see what I was trying to do, why I was there. But yeah, I think he, like all young men, women know more at that age than men do. And I think it takes men a lot longer to really understand a woman. And you have to have some age, you have to have some experience. And Luc is getting all of that real fast. I think in 3 years, his next movie, when he works with women, will be very different. I'm looking forward to it. You said for working with Scorsese, you would do it for nothing, play for nothing, without even reading a script. Why? What does he have that other directors don't have? Well, it's not a matter of what others don't have, it's just he has so much more. I mean, well, does that make any sense? No, that was stupid. He knows how to tell the truth, and he knows how to find the truth inside you, and he knows how to bring that out in the work. I'm going to do another movie with him in 2 years, and I'm very excited about that. I think he's, you know, God's gift to actors.
What is the difference between Arquette and Paulette?
Arquette and Paulette. A lot. Even the character I play, Paulette, in New York Stories, there's essence of her, of me, of me in her. But really, it was another person I was playing. And although I have insecurity about physical stuff with myself, I always feel, and I don't know why, I just do feel that way. Sometimes, oh, I'm ugly, I'm shit. But God, I'm not making any sense, am I?
Steve Porcaro, James Newton Howard, and now Peter Gabriel.
You seem to have a strange attraction for musicians. Yeah, I guess I like their instruments.
Et pour être sûr de ne rien rater de Inarditube, abonnez-vous et mettez un pouce bleu.